Hey, what's up guys, this is Newbie Prince and I'm back with you with another video. In this one I want to talk about us men and the truth about men and having issues with commitment. The taboo is that men don't want commitment or men is afraid of commitment, whether it be for relationship or anything of that nature. But I think the underlying thing is that men in general, whether you're black or white or you find yourself, I don't know, mixed race or, the whole list of different men species out there. The thing is this, we may need our commitment at a later time in our life, or sometime it may be at an early stage in our lives. So many times women think like, oh, you don't need any commitment, or I try to propose, well, obviously I try to ask him like, do you want to get married or do you want to have a kid, and you try to shy away from it. But I don't think you have a commitment issue of such. Maybe it's the fact that maybe he needs the marriage, but maybe at not that time. Maybe he needs to have a family or have a child with you, but it may not be at that time. That time might be right for you, ladies, but maybe the time for that guy is not necessarily the right time. In his mind, maybe it's in his wallet as well, and maybe in his own development as a man as well, So you cannot just slap on that one taboo and say, oh, all men or men in general does not like commitment. We love a commitment, just like we at work, we like to be committed to what we're doing, a task or anything. So every different areas of our life, you see a man into that arena, he's really committed to what he's doing. So when it comes to personalized relationship or whatever it is, I think it's the same kind of effort he will put into it when he's ready. To say that he's not a committed type. Yes, you have guys, I'm not going to take up for those which are not necessarily got nothing to do with commitment, so they cannot commit to a job, they cannot commit to an exam, they cannot commit to their friends, they cannot commit to going to maybe to a job interview, they cannot commit to go through maybe even to the gym as well, or even to a sport. They cannot commit to nothing that has a name and they can commit to. Yes, there are a number of guys in that category. But like for those which are not necessarily in that category now, then the difference is here that you have to look and see what type of guy you have in your own life, ladies, to say, does he really need this kind of commitment from me or from us right now? Maybe he needs to get his money right, maybe he needs to get his life right, maybe he needs to get his mind right, maybe he needs to get everything right before he have the leap of faith in that arena which you're thinking that he needs to be. Because in due time, necessarily, he will ask you like, hey, I like to see your hand in marriage, or hey, I think we're ready for a family or something, or hey, I think we're ready for that holiday, or hey, I think we're ready for whatever you think we need to take the leap of faith into. But it's just that moment in his lifetime, he's not necessarily ready for that kind of commitment. Just like women, different time for you guys, you might, you think you need, maybe in the early 20s, you want to have your first child, or in the 20s, you want to have this done, or you want to go on holiday in this season or that period. So with you guys, you've got commitment come a different time zone as well, so it varies with everyone. But to say that woman is not necessarily the committed type, I'll be wrong. I cannot say that, but different women might have different time in their life that they were committed to a certain task or a certain thing or a certain relationship. But nevertheless, we're talking about men here. So ladies, don't just think that we all are in the same boat where commitment is concerned for, whether it's a relationship, whether it's for a task, whether it's for a project. Just see what type of guy you're dating or you're involved with. Then you can decide for sure, like, what type of guy is this guy in terms of commitment. Because even though it's a big word for many of us guys, but we can deal with it when the time is right, So look and see what type of guy you're really dating, and see his own persona, and see his own aura, and see how he's developing over the course of your guys' relationship. Or you can say, I think I see potential in this guy or in this relationship with both of us, so I'm gonna stick around. I'm gonna invest some more time or invest some more whatever you want to invest in that relationship to take it to the other level where you guys can feel comfortable in that relationship together, because that relationship is for both of you guys. So hey, if you invest in him, man, trust me, it's a bonus for both of you. So it's not just an investment from your end to his, but an investment for both sides, So just keep it going like that. So don't throw any towel up on your guys and say he's not the commitment type of guy. Just check back out his background, check back out maybe his lifestyle before you two, or check back out maybe his environment they were living into as a kid, to see if commitment was a part of the regime as well. Because maybe he have a problem with commitment, but that doesn't mean he cannot change and improve in that. So these are just my few ideas or a few tips in it. So feel free to thumb up this video, fellas, and also ladies as well. And also please share it as well. And also, importantly, drop me a comment and tell me about if you have an issue with a man committed to certain things, whether it's your relationship or anything in general, and where you might help him to transfer that into more productive way of things. You know, just let us know inside the comment area. And also feel free to hit the subscription button as well, because I try to post videos as very often as possible on a weekly basis. So, you know, stay tuned with the Nubian Prince and you can have fun, you know. So thank you very much, guys, one more time, and have a blessed day. Peace.